We are back and we are facing Mosh in the rematch of the century. I don't want to say I'm nervous, but he beat me once. I took him lightly. My performance here, we're going to go for like a medal kind of layout where, bronze medal is I beat him. That's basic. Bronze medal is I beat Mosh, we move on. Silver medal is I beat him with like a cool move. I beat him with style. And then gold medal is if I manage to hit him with the stunner and beat him. I hit him with 2 stunners last time and he just kept kicking out. So again, kayfabe wise, we're going to say that this is my rematch for the Intercontinental title. He beat me for it. So this is me trying to get my belt back.
Into the ropes.
I'm too amped up. I'm pumped. We're wasting no time here. There we go. Hammerlock. Hammerlock. Classic. I need to get back to fundamentals here. Fundamentals.
Mosh is on dream.
Thez press. There we go. I will say, I always found the headbangers kind of style of comedy quite amusing. Like they weren't around a lot when I started watching, but I do find them quite funny. And like, you can hear Mosh's grunts of pain. He's obviously gone for comedy, where he's saying ouchie and, it's not real, it's not, he's doing like fake grunts, which I respect. We're going for the hammerlock. Steve the Hammerlock Austin is back. It served me so well. I struggled. I stopped relying on it as much, and I struggled to beat The Rock. I struggled to beat a few people. I didn't beat Mosh, so I need to. I'm clearly. I'm breaking out the new moves here. I'm trying different combinations. So to talk about the game a little bit, rather than my sort of fictional narrative I've created here, where I'm fighting for my life for the Intercontinental title. The move list, I've paused it a few times to check the move list, generally when I'm looking for a specific move. But for the most part, every move is a combination of like left, left, right, left, left, circle, left, left, square, or that kind of thing. So I'm basically just pressing different combinations of directions and then a button to see what happens. And that's why in some of these matches, like, I'll hit the same move like 3 times because I'll try like right triangle and it'll do a DDT, and then I'll think, oh cool, DDT, and then I know how to do the DDT for that match, and then immediately forget as soon as the match is over. So that's good. The only ones I know off by heart are the the Irish whip. That's important. I'm wasting no time. I'm taking 0 prisoners here. Taking 0 prisoners. Well, I need to redeem myself. Like, I think I'm a little embarrassed, basically, that I lost to Mosh, and I'm not okay with that. And I just need to redeem myself with a strong performance so that we can then move on.
Mosh goes for the ride. Oh hell yeah!
Need to be thinking about my victory celebration. I'm obviously going to get that lovely lady from the cutscenes when I win the title, which is exciting, probably for married man Stone Cold Steve Austin. I do feel like, again, I'm going to jinx it by commenting on how well I'm doing. It does feel really good. Like, it feels like this is a strong performance. Let's try for a move. Let's do something interesting. Let's do. None of these are that exciting, are they? None of these are very exciting. Short arm clothesline. Let's try a short arm clothesline. Boom. Beautiful. And another. Then we're going for it. Stone Cold Stunner. Oh, he's done it. Gold medal. What a redeeming performance.
1, 2, 3.
I'm very proud of myself, and I hope you all are feeling it too. I hope you're all watching this thinking, damn, he's obviously been practicing between sessions. I haven't. I'm just very motivated, I'm feeling the pressure, and I'm letting that carry me to success. Something I don't do in real life. I hate pressure in real life. You know, I'd rather be bored than stressed out.
I've worked hard to get where I'm at right now, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let an amateur like you get in my way. I'm gonna make a punk out of you in no time.
Oh damn, The Rock isn't messing around. Rocky Maivia. Is it going to be in a cage? Is it going to be a hardcore match? I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this one. Because again, this was much like with Mosh. This is one where I feel like I need to redeem myself a little bit. I need to redeem myself a little bit here. Because I struggled to beat The Rock. As you remember, I did like an overhead belly to belly and just pinned him to get it over with. So
I'm Vince McMahon. I'm Jim
I think we're going to watch the
Ross. We
entrances
have
on
a
this one.
great match for our fans tonight. Rocky's change of attitude may do him some good in the WWF, but it is such a radical change for this young man.
I think that, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock, even these kind of weird mid-card 1997 versions of them,
Steve Austin
it's a
is
big
the
enough match
toughest
that
SOB in the WWF. Austin hasn't got an ounce of quit in him.
it is funny that The Rock just comes out straight up to the Nation theme. Like there's no, you know, there's no hint of personality. The incredible personality he'd be best known for in his career. Okay. Can I go 2 for 2 here with the redemption arc? Adversity makes warriors of us all, and that's definitely not a saying. That's something I've just made up.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
I think that
Don't take his ass.
I've talked a little bit about the difficulty of this game and whether it's ramping up as I move through the season. I don't think it is. Like in all honesty, I think that I just was overconfident or not paying attention or whatever, and got my butt kicked on easy mode, which is embarrassing. But I'm not going to lie to you, good people.
Don't take his ass whipping personally, son.
And I think now I just not getting overconfident. Feels like cage matches have become my forte, really. See, again, that's me. I show a little bit of confidence and immediately pay for it. He blocked the Fez press. That's fine. Big fan of the face plant on the mat. I do think it's kind of funny, like, you know, you see it a lot in my matches because I'm not very good, but the kind of gidgeting around of, like, you know, when I'm pressing the direction buttons to try and do a move, and you'll see the character just kind of like kind of fidget around on the spot and then like lunge with his arms like he's going for a move, and that's me trying to do like a grapple and failing, basically.
Stone Cold Steve Austin has developed a huge following. No, he can't get up.
What do you guys think of the fact that there's no ropes on the ring in this cage match? Obviously that's a graphical choice because, you know, the console had its limitations, but I think it's kind of cool. It makes it sort of its own thing. I quite like the idea of that for a real match, you know, sort of taking the ropes and the turnbuckles off, or the ropes off, at least turnbuckles is probably a bit awkward for the middle of the show, but taking the ropes off and then just having it be like the raw steel cage, you know, no buffer. Adds kind of brutality to it. It feels quite 1980s WCW, that kind of match gimmick, you know, the sort of physicality of the steel, you know, like something Dusty Rhodes would call it.
He's down. I can't watch. Tell me when this is over.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this here. It seems to be like, I don't know if you guys can tell the way I'm recording these. I'm doing them in batches of, you know, a few matches at a time, and it seems like that as I get towards the end of a recording, you know, I've been playing for an hour or so, I seem to start getting rubbish at the game, and then this is a fresh start the next day, and I'm suddenly good again. I think, you know, maybe I was tired. I'm just making lots of excuses, when the reality is that Headbanger Mosh took me to school yesterday, and it really hurt my feelings. I'm pretty confident that the Headbangers are in the next game too, so Mosh might become a recurring villain for me in this series of retro games. We'll see.
He's gonna pull that arm out of the socket.
I feel like I ran through most of my Rock and Austin spiel during their first match on the, because this one's just a grudge match. This one doesn't count towards the old pyramid climbing, but um, they've obviously had a lot of matches together, a lot of very famous matches together. On the website, on retrowrestlingreviews.com, I've written about, I'm still, as I record this, I'm in the process of covering the New Generation period, but I have covered the entire Attitude Era and up through the sort of the start of the Ruthless Aggression era. So I've covered all their big matches, you know, from their first WrestleMania match all the way up to Austin's retirement match, WrestleMania 19, and they're all great. I love watching these two guys work. I was definitely always more of an Austin fan than a Rock fan, but I'm a huge fan of watching these two guys together. They're always fantastic. Loved their sort of 2001 stuff with Austin as the heel, and they went kind of full comedy towards Survivor Series with the singing, which I loved. I still love, you know, 30 years later. 24 years later, let's not make myself sound older than I am. But yeah, if you want to read all about their classic matches, check out retrowrestlingreviews.com. There's a link on the YouTube channel. Much like me playing this game and me chatting about it while I play, you can really see me get better. I hope you can see me get better as I go. I think I start off kind of boring, and then hopefully get a little bit more entertaining as I go. I'm really selling myself, aren't I? I should get a hype man. I should get a hype man. We know what Bobby Heenan's doing. We know what Jim Cornette's doing these days. Are we still allowed to like Jim Cornette? I feel like he's been cancelled by being kind of an ass. Okay. Overhead bullet. Well, that's what I beat him with in the tournament. We're going for the stunner. And I'm basically, next time he's stunned, I'm going for the climb out. There it is. Okay, we're going for it. He's in red, he's stunned, he's down, he's out. And I'm out. Fantastic. Another incredibly strong performance. I feel redeemed. I feel a weight has lifted off my shoulders. You know, I lost to Mosh. I just dominated him. I struggled to beat The Rock. I just dominated him. I'm feeling really positive. And hopefully that's coming across. I hope you're all feeling positive too. I think that I'm probably likely to get one more grudge match, I think, before I hit the WWF Championship match. But I am so close to a victory. Triple H beat Mosh. Look at that. Losing to me has knocked Mosh off his pedestal and he's down. He's moving down the pyramid.